Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of a different way to look at the game as far as offense goes. This is just a little trick I've been doing recently, and I want you guys to check it out, see what you guys think. Now, this is a user catch, and it's very difficult to do. It's kind of something you're going to have to run at least 100 times in practice mode before you can feel confident in running it in a random game. Now I'm just in my shotgun normal, but all it is if you see press coverage on this defense here, and it's like this look, so it's like a 2-man under, you're gonna fade the receiver on the right. And you see how he gets that little area to the right here. And all we're gonna do is, as soon as he presses, we're gonna throw a bullet pass, and that wasn't actually the animation you're supposed to get, but that still works. But basically, what's supposed to happen. That right there is exactly what's supposed to happen. You see how he just gets up and gets big? Now, you guys may not think that's a big deal, but that is a huge deal. I don't know what I was doing there, but that is a huge deal because essentially, as soon as we read 2-man under, we got it beat. And I mean, yeah, you'll run into some drops. I recommend a high catch and traffic receiver to do this with, but as soon as he presses. And you just do that, and they can't pick the ball because they're still in the press animation. So that's kind of the key from this. I messed it up. But what you do is, you got to click onto your receiver at this, and you're gonna go. If you're throwing it to the right side of the field, you're gonna swerve him. So you're gonna go 9 o'clock and then back across to 3 o'clock to make this catch. 9 o'clock. I didn't get it there. I threw it too late. And remember, you have to throw it as soon as he like snap. It's like a snap read. Okay, throw it, and there it is. So, and then again, guys, it's a very exaggerated thing. Like you really got to put it's a forceful user catch. See, and but if you mess up, you get that kind of a deal there, where he just doesn't react to the ball. There we go. So you see that, and it works better to the left side receiver because I think the left side has better catch and traffic. But again, if you can master that, you're essentially going to have something that can beat 2-man under. And if they're in like a cover 0, guys, this season, let's show you what happens. Cover 0 blitz, lob it up. And you could just click on and get big because it's a single high coverage. It's the same route, but again, it's off coverage now, so we're taking a look. Okay, we see off coverage, so we leave him on that fade. It's the same pre-snap look, just bullet pass and then click on and go underneath the ball. And that's all you got to do. So the beauty of this is now we can beat both man coverages from one route. And that's one other thing I wanted to show you. So you see the rocket route the animation that we're trying to get. You got to work on it to get it to work properly, and it takes a lot of time to get used to. Let me run it to the left side here for a couple plays. It's just the opposite. So we're going to start at 3 o'clock and then go back to 9. And I threw it too late. You gotta throw it it's a quick throw. I recommend maybe throwing it from the single back set here. So we'll go down to our single back. There it is. I mean, you see, because the corner won't intercept it, so it's pretty safe to do. And as just something, it's pretty good. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's very difficult for the defense to stop this. But it's all about getting the timing down, which I'm still struggling with. But it's something you guys can work on. I wanted to go ahead and put it out because it really is. If you get the animation right, it's 100%. But like I'm messing up a little bit with my stick work. But anyway, and you got to pass lead. I sometimes pass lead to the left on like a lob, so pass lead lob. But you see, that's not really good because they can now react. So that's why I say just as soon as he bumps, lob, or not lob, but bullet. And when you bullet it, he can't pick it now. So it basically, you know, if you were lobbing it, you may have a little bit more chance of easier catches. But if you just bullet it, and I like to pass it to the outside, then it's gonna like they won't be able to intercept it. So let's see if we can get it here for you. I threw. You gotta get your timing down because you gotta start. I'm throwing it just a little bit too early. That should have been in. I don't know what happened there. And it's like a quick swerve though. You see, I'm doing a little more exaggerated. You want it to be quick. It's almost unnoticeable. And of course, my quarterback made a bad throw. Threw it a little too early there. I'd say about 5 yards down the field. So let's try that. 5 yards down the field. Nope, because then they react to it. So about 3 yards probably. About 3 yards. Once he gets 3 yards down the field, you throw it with the bullet pass. I went the wrong way. But I mean, it's something you guys can try out. It's very difficult to do at the beginning, but if you get there, it is. So there it was. You see that jet? It's like just a rocket. Like a dude just jumps up, and if you do it right, that's what happens. And that's why I felt like it's just you cannot exaggerate it. Like that's the biggest part I struggle with on this is on some of my user catches. I don't do the stick as see if you wait 5 yards, but they can pick it. But on some of my routes, like on the comeback route, let me show you the comeback here. I really exaggerate the inside jump. So on this fade, you have to. It's a very subtle move. It's like really quick, just boom boom, and you gotta get your timing down. But it's a really good play to mix in. If you guys have already checked out the offensive guide, this is something you can add to it because we know that and see that's a little better. But that's not exactly the animation, but it'll work. But you know from the base play, we can beat off coverage. So let me show you just backed off coverage here. The base play beats the backed off coverage pretty successfully. And so now you can mix this in when you see press. You just wait, okay, and then you just click on, and you've got to swerve really fast to get it to work. And it's something that, again, it's going to take time to work on, but I really wanted to just get this out so that you guys could start working on it, because I know it works. I just haven't perfected it yet, but I know it's effective. See that it works a little bit. See, there you go. I mean, it's just depending on what side of the field you feel more comfortable running it to, because like me, I'm better with my stick going to the right on this play. On the left side, it's a little more difficult. So you guys just need to decide. See, I'm getting it all day on that side, so there you go. And that dude's getting big. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody talk about this yet. Just wanted to get it out there. So something you guys can work on. It's pretty good. I mean, it's going to take some time for you guys to develop the timing on this. But there, we finally got it to the left side. But you know, you need a big guy receiver. You know, last season BYU had some of the biggest groups of receivers, and you see, you got to throw it before 5 yards, or you run the risk of getting intercepted on this. But BYU actually had the biggest group of receivers, like the tallest. So you may check them out. I don't know. I haven't checked all the rosters out yet. So, and then Texas has a couple of big guys. South Carolina's receivers aren't horrible, but they're not awesome. And then one more thing I wanted to show you was a delay read on this. So we noticed that if we were trying to do the rocket catch, you know, it wasn't working out as well if it was like past 10 yards, or past 5 yards rather. So if I make 5 yards here, you see it's not working out as well. He has time to click on and make a play. Now this is where you go the exaggerated. This is a lot easier to do in my opinion. But all you're going to do is you're going to snap, and you're just going to lob the ball up, and you're gonna have to swerve your guy. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to draw the corner away. You're basically going to run a Poco route on a fade route, like you're manually going to do it. So snap, lob, come in here, and then come outside. And a lot of times he'll catch that. I don't know why he didn't there. But here, I'll show it to you to the right side now. See that like back shoulder type deal you get? And it's all because of that swerve that you're doing, because you're basically trying to get the defense to go inside. And there I had a bad read. And you don't want to like just tap the button. You want to put some touch on the ball, but you definitely don't want to bullet this throw. Come in, up. I didn't go inside. Sometimes like I start moving inside before I actually click onto the guy. Wrong pass lead. But this is something you can use as well. So a couple of different setups. And when we do it right, what'll happen is that guy will just completely get lost on that side. But I'm not getting it right. Let's see. We may need to throw it a little later onto the route. Like that's not it. That's the bullet. But definitely, this is one of the most important tips of the season, because if you can master these user catch routes, then you can take your game to the next level, because user catching is something that is so underrated in this game, at least in my opinion. I just can't get the. You might not want to do the second setup. Again, both setups are mainly you have to run these over and over in practice mode. Because you have to get them down. Otherwise, you'll be throwing interceptions or whatever. So you bring him in. That's what we want. See how we brought him in, and then we got him to the outside, and he just blanketed caught it. That's the goal on this. And then that's the rocket one. So you have two different ways you can run it. One's more exaggerated, but this is mainly to beat two-man under, and I know there's a lot of ways to beat two-man under in this game. This is just another way that I like to do. And something I've also been doing is pass leading down these fade routes. And what will happen here is we'll do the same. It's the same type of deal. But you see that's what you're looking for right there. And your dude just gets big, and his dude will go up for the ball. But it seems like you get it more times than not. It's just a jump ball, but you have to be like. You have to have your user skill on. You don't want to, because if you make a mistake, there's two people there. So, But this is just something I wanted to let you guys see. I wanted to, and see, that's the best animation, because there he doesn't get hit, and that's what you're looking for on the rocket. So, just again, guys, I wanted you guys to see it, so you guys have a chance to practice it before anybody else. I haven't seen anybody running against me yet online, so just something that you guys can work on. One thing you can do to the tight ends, though, real quick, is I like to put them on a fade. And this is actually from Calhoun County. He pass leads down the streaks, and see how they turn around like that? So if he's running a streak pattern, and that middle linebacker goes with him, we can just pass lead that down, and you see that dude just loses his luggage. So that's something from Calhoun County's a tip that he had. He was talking to me about the other day. But the key here is what I like to do with the tight end is there's a way that you can really, really get big on them. If you put them on a fade and you're gonna click on and you're gonna hold that left stick. About 9 o'clock if you're doing it from on the right side of the field. And basically what's going to happen is what you saw there. He's going to just turn around and he's just going to get big. Like, there's no pass lead to this. And it's sometimes you will look absolutely retarded, but if you do it right, that's what you want. You want him to just snatch. He just snatches it in midair, and it's pretty cool. But the value in user catching cannot be, there's not a financial value you can put on, and you can do it to both sides. So we can essentially put 4 streaks on the field here, and I like to put the outside guards on fades though. And so to the inside slot, you're going to crank it down at the right. Probably threw that a little bit too early, but the concept's the same. So again, here, and just hold it down. Like all you're looking to have happen is you want him to basically just cut the route off. I can't get it to work right on the slot. He may have to be a tight end, but I've been able to do it with the slot on a motion snap. We'll show you on the motion snap. So motion snap up. I didn't get it right, but See how you can. I love the way that you can like just flat out like turn people around. You know, this is the first season I've ever really you know, gone all on my own. So like right there, you see how you can turn him around? Like that's something you guys can mess with. And then you could always do the swerve technique, but you have to be like on your money with this. So let's try it again. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Also, real quick, drag routes, they still beat man the way they did last year. So if you real quick, let me show you. If you just snap and lob, you see how it almost always beats man. It's a discouraging throw, but it's all right, and it's pass lead up. And you see that he gets behind him. Like, let me show you that again. Let me show you that in instant replay real quick. So if you watch here, snap, lob, his dude he'll just go underneath it, and the pass trajectory will just go right over him. And you could do that. That's pretty consistent. You could do it on both sides too. So we're going through it to the left here. Snap, pass lead up, and you see that's killing man. Like so freaking killing man. And there's not a whole lot they can do. So like you could do something like this if you wanted to really get going with your user catch game. You could do something like that, and then maybe even motion the running back out and put him on like I don't know what you'd put him on, but you just motion him out for fun. Maybe clear space with a zone. But you could just go wild with these concepts. Now there it is. If you bullet it, it doesn't work right. You gotta lob it. So you basically just snap, tap it. Whoops, not tap it. You gotta hold your pass lead up too. I didn't do that there. Pass lead up. See, that's what you want, and that is roasting man coverage. And the beauty of this is we can do it like this. So we could go like this, and just straight up roast man. Some of the best, one of the best, and this is all user. So like here, whoopsies. Well, where'd he go? And you know, you get a slot receiver here. Like I said, if there and you get him that motion snap, little speed burst, whoops, and you got to get that swerve on that. It's difficult to start out, but once you learn how to do it, like I'm still working on it, but once you get it down, I mean it's worth it. It's worth the time that you're gonna put in. Whoopsie, that's what we're looking for. You see this? This is what you're looking for in that slot user catch real quick. See if I can show you here. Instant replay. Alrighty, here. Let's get over here. Right there. You see how his dude's not even looking at the ball, and your dude is just gonna basket it. You know, and a lot of times he won't drop that. So you have I showed you guys a couple of different types of ways to user catch here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that sometimes, you know, it may look a little tough to do, and it is tough. But it's very rewarding once you master it. Because like I said, I'm still working on a lot of this. Because this is only day 2 of the game. So, you know, I'm working on it, and I have like my basics, but I don't have it all quite mastered. If you guys have certain ways that you like to user catch in this game, let me know. You know, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in email, for whatever. But this is what I've been doing, and it's not too bad. I mean, you know, once you get it down, like I'm gonna probably throw 100 more of these today before the end of the day, but like I mean, if you can get it to where you get that rocket animation, and all you have to worry about is whether or not your dude drops the ball, like that's money. Because they're like I didn't get that. It didn't trigger my. And that's one thing. Let me just explain what we're trying to do when we talk user catching. We're trying to override the computer animation. So if I just snap and threw that fade route, you see that's what's going to happen. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take control of the receiver fast enough, swerve him so that I get the animation I want. So here, like that, and you see now, now my dude actually reacts to the ball as opposed to just not at all. And it's pretty hard to start out, but man, it's very rewarding once you figure it. Once you get it, like you guys will love it. I guarantee it. So just throw this about 100 times today before you go to bed. Just go into practice mode and try the swerve technique. I swerved the wrong way there, but try the swerve technique, get in practice mode on it, find some routes that you may want to try out as far as user catching go. Get in the practice mode. And real quick, I do want to take a look at one other thing. See, like if you get that animation, like what are they gonna do? Hold on, let me see. This is why I made this. This is the whole purpose of this, because I saw this in practice when I was working on this earlier. Watch this. This is the key to this. Like, oh, dude, invisible guy. Invisible guy. Whoa. Oh, he reappeared. Oh, he's gone. Where's he going? Where's he going? Alright, so, anyway, enough of me being an idiot. Alright, so take a look at this. You see he gives that outside release up. Like, that's part of it. And then the throw is just watch this. Let's see if I can get it. And then, like, what are you going to do to stop this? What are you going to do, buddy? What are you going to do? Like, the dude is, like, it's almost like that goal line fade type of deal where the dude just can't do anything about it. And so real quick, I do want to show you guys this. This is something I did not break down in my user catching tutorial in the beginning of the season. Now that my guide's out, I feel confident in being able to release this to you. All this is you're going to put your receiver on a comeback, and against man, no pass lead, you're just going to snap. And you're going to wait for him to cut inside, of course. I didn't do it right there. But snap, and you're going to wait for him to get a little deep in the end zone. And you're going to... Well, I'm not getting it to work right. Let's try the left side here. Come back. There it is. That's what you want. So, it's basically like you're shoving the stick. You're trying to basically break the left stick to the right. So you're clicking on it, and you're trying to swerve at 3 o'clock to the left, 9 o'clock to the right, and you're just trying to make the play like that. That's so dirty, because the only thing that really stops this is a cover 2. But you see, it doesn't really, because you could just no pass. Don't try to click on. Like and you just got to read it. Like if he gets bumped, then you know. If he gets bumped, you know. Okay, just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. See, I don't wait, and then it's get intercepted. But if I wait long enough, what's going to happen is, just wait. Okay, throw. And you see that? That's what we get. And it's money in the red zone. This is one of the best plays that I like to go to. And then again, if he doesn't get press, read. Okay, no press, bullet pass, click on. And you get that kind of an animation. Now, a lot of people will say that the cover 4 will stop this route. Let's show you here. Oh, I lost my click on ability. So if I can find a cover 4. L1 to cover 4. Snap, go. Oh, my dude didn't react to the ball. There we go. Man, I keep clicking, like my B button keeps getting like stuck or something. But Mom Spaghetti, one more time. Well, you may have to, I don't know, I've never encountered a problem online, but most people won't run cover 4 down in the red zone anyway, but if they do, there we go. So there it is. But really effective way to user catch, guys. Just try these out. This is just something for you guys to work on. Just thought I'd put a video up like this. Enjoy the user catches, guys. We'll see you in the next video.